So that was probably the cutest intro I've ever seen when it comes to Pokemon. What's going on? I am back! My laptop's fixed. I got my Elgato, finally. Well, I still had it for like a video, then my laptop decided to crash on me. But I'm back and I have Pokemon! As obvious as it probably should be, I did choose Pokemon Eevee for the channel. I've already played through it. I'm currently playing through Pikachu just to get that finished too. I need 4 Pokemon to finish my Pokedex and the Eevee, but I'll figure that out later. So our rival's name is Noise, because my name is Hush. It just, yeah. Anyways, he's telling us, you know, if we saw the email, and the email is pretty much telling us how to play the game. Pallet Town, now in 3D. It looks so good. Couple things I like to say about the game is that it's just awesome. Everything I love about it is just great. As of yet, I have not been disappointed by a Pokemon game yet, and I was afraid that this one would be the game to disappoint, but it is not the game to disappoint. As per usual, you know, this is a Kanto remake, I believe. It kind of plays off of Yellow in terms of the starters are Pikachu and Eevee. You get the 3 starters from the same 3 people as Pokemon Yellow. So a little more 3D and has a little bit of a Pokemon Go aspect to it. He's so adorable. Oh, there he is. He's so tiny. How tiny he is. Hi. He's so tiny. Okay, so this, like I said, there's a little bit of Pokemon Go aspects here. The Pokemon Go aspect is the catching. There are no wild Pokemon battles. We should all know this by now. There are no wild Pokemon battles. All you can do is catch them. That's what gives you experience. I mean, at this point, there's plenty of videos out there. You probably heard my Pokeball go off. I do have the Pokeball Plus, so you probably will hear that a couple times here and there. I did not get an excellent. There are plenty of videos out by now. I was just a little late to the party. Everyone should know how to play it by now. But that won't stop me from explaining some of the mechanics. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole game. I don't know what the thought process was between, you know, the making of this game and the release date, but there he goes. Goodbye, Eevee. Oh my god. Obviously, a couple things have changed between, you know, it was the yellow, pretty much 3D yellow on the Switch. That's just one of my favorite parts. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. It's absolutely hilarious. I've never seen it before either. Like I said, this game does not disappoint. At least it didn't disappoint me. I don't know about you guys, but that's awesome. This Pokemon Eevee in particular is just adorable, especially with Eevee. Or should I choose this one? Just Pikachu. What is in this third ball? I actually have no clue. I've been thinking about that for a while. I don't actually know what's in the third ball. But I swear to God, if I replay Pokemon Eevee any more times, it's just something about Eevee that's just so adorable. Everyone loves Eevee, unless you hate him. Otherwise, you hate him. But Eevee and Let's Go Eevee is just the absolute cutest thing Nintendo's ever thrown at us. Yeah, at least in my opinion it is. So, as you can also probably tell, Gary is not your rival in the game. You have a new rival, like always. So the professor pretty much tells us the same thing as always: go complete the Pokédex. Pokemon Kanto, there's nothing else to do. Look at Eevee. Hello, buddy. Can I talk to you? Hello. Staring at your face. My face is not my feet. Alright, Eon, let's go do this. First, let me check you out first. 23 HP, that's actually not bad. Candy Kanto, there's some mysterious force. Okay. More detail? Ooh, boosted attack, lower in defense. That's it could have been worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. But pretty much Eevee is the same as always. You know, just normal type. Your Eevee and Pikachu, depending on what game you play, does not evolve, cannot evolve, will not evolve. Actually despises if you try to evolve. I've tried, unfortunately, to involve my precious baby. As you can see, I'm just showing you the bag. Pretty much you have everything here. This will be filled up by the end anyways. Don't worry about it. Clothing, we'll get into it later. We start with 50 Pokeballs because it's Pokemon Go. You don't battle at all. That's how you level up. You get the town map. And this is pretty much the map. I think it's like a third or fourth rendition of the Kanto region, which is pretty cool. Or a remake of the Kanto region. You get the Pokedex. And again, depending on your game, you get an Eevee tail or a Pikachu tail. You get all 151. I don't know if I already got my Mew already, so I'll have to trade over Mew at some point to this one. But let's go catch some Pokemon! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, this doesn't work anymore. I don't know what the grass is for. The grass is just for aesthetics. See, Pokemon just literally pop out like Pokemon Go, only they're animated, which is absolutely beautiful. I love the concept of it. I don't know about you. And just like Pokemon Go, I can't play for shit. I caught the Pidgey! I was doing something else and I completely forgot to show you the captured details, pretty much, how you level up. So the level up in this game, pretty much, oh yeah, some Pokemon have been changed a bit. I almost forgot about that. Even I forgot about that. So you do find Bellsprout pretty much early in the game. I'm gonna catch you. Now there is a difference when it comes to... Now there is a difference when it comes to the gym badge. Now there is a difference when it comes to the gym leaders and how you actually enter the gym. I'll get to that after we get to Peter City. As you see, we have a bonus multiplier. We got new Pokemon technique. You score a bonus for good, great, and excellent. You can catch for a combo bonus. Many types of bonuses you can catch. What I'm gonna be doing, what I'm gonna also be doing for the series. And you get, of course, the first throw bonus, just like in Pokemon Go. What I was saying is that my plan for this series is to have it as a complete Pokedex series. So by the time I defeat the Pokemon League champion, I should have all 151. I'm gonna trade Eevee. I'm gonna trade Mew, which means I'll have to use my friend's Switch, or I'll just have to wait till I get myself another Switch. Cause I don't know. I just want another Switch, just for something like this, and see if they have any like Switch bundles. I'm talking about bullshit, anyways. I'll get 100% at some point. Now, the catch bonus of chaining is when you catch two of the same Pokemon simultaneously. I can't speak. Pretty much, if you catch 3 Bellsprout in a row, that's a chain. If you catch 2 Bellsprout in a row, that's a chain. And the more chains you have, the bigger the combo. As you see, I have a combo bonus. Since this is a complete 151 Pokemon run, that means my team will be switching up a lot just so I can level them up through the game. Game is still relatively easy. It's been like that since X and Y, but it's good enough. It's hard enough. It's easy enough to do that, but it's also hard enough to know how you're going to build your team. At least in my opinion, that's how it plays out. So my team will be switching around, will be switched around a lot. I don't have an idea of the Pokemon I will use for the final team. I can almost guarantee you, if not completely guarantee you, I will have a Dragonite, if not a Dragonair, by the champion. Because I absolutely... Well, as you saw, before, there it is. Eevee can find Eevee or Pikachu, I think, or any Pokemon that really wants to hang out with you will randomly go to the bush at times and find a berry, or I think it's just a berry. So it's so really uninterrupted by Red, so I will have a Dragonite or Dragonair by the end of the game. I can almost guarantee you that. There's a person here. Hello. I appreciate these Pokemon, dude. I have Eevee right now. I don't know if I can do that right now, though. No, I can't do that right now. Nicknames I'll get to later. I'll probably do it later, focus on them later. But for now, let's get into Viridian City. The only reason you need a... Oh, hello. What you doing? Eevee. Aw. Well, I was gonna explain why there are Pokemon centers in the first place, but you know what? I guess I don't need to. Pokemon centers are here pretty much only for battling, which is very rare, and by the end of the game, unfortunately, and if not, spoiler alert, the only battles you get after you beat the game are the Elite Four and the Champion. There is no... I'm sorry, I'm talking over this. There is no VS recorder. There is no nothing to rebattle trainers. If you need experience, you pretty much go catch chances, which you can find in the wild. I'll explain that in due time. Let's just get to the game. And all the catching and whatnot I'll get to probably either after or sometime during an episode. Or I just want you, to hear something. If I cut the mic, then that's the case. If I cut the mic, it means I'm just doing something. That'll affect the video a little bit here. As you see, as always, we're going to have our first rival battle. This is our rival. It's not Gary, but it's our rival. And he will, of course, have a Pikachu. The Pikachu will actually be a higher level. I think this is the first game where your rival's Pokemon, the first ever rival battle, is a higher level than 5. Which is incredibly cool. But obviously, I'm an Eevee. And he's a Pikachu. Pikachu has the poorest defenses, unfortunately. But he did get the paralysis. So I don't know how to say this. I should use Quick Attack actually. I have Quick Attack now. The moves for the game are pretty much up to Gen 7. Are pretty much recent, with a couple of moves not every move can be used, or not every move can be put into a game. There's a lot of them. Teams are infinitely used. Eevee and Pikachu get a little special moves here and there. If you shake your Wii remote, you can play with Eevee. Oh, I can't do that yet. Darn, that's so cool. Oh, hi. How's it going? Who are you? Here, take this. Oh, thank you. Ah, here we go. The outfits. Awesome. Your friend's big sis. Your rival's big sis. Ah. This is also why.
What?
Anyways, when you shake your Pokeball Plus, or your Wii Remote, now you will automatically go into this Eevee thing, or Pikachu, whatever you decide to do. And it's pretty much, you know, happiness and some special items we'll get to when the time comes around. Now, we have the sportswear. Now, whenever you get an outfit, it goes for both you, your player, and Eevee. Look at that. So, one other thing I forgot to explain when it comes to combos is that even if you have a combo, even if you go into another town, into another route, I think if you get into a battle, it's still good too. But your combo will always be there as long as you don't catch another Pokemon. Like, you can get into a catch-a-thon or whatever you want anytime you want. Like, you can run to any other wild Pokemon, but as long as you don't catch them, your combo is pretty much good. Because I got a Rattata, we went through all that in Viridian, all the way back to the Professor's Lab, and I'm back here and I got another Rattata, and the combo still went on. So it doesn't matter as long as you just don't catch another Pokemon.